So even though he's got only 9 last hits to the 19-5.
Oh no, Razor.
Alright, well, that's just happened, yep.
Oh, what a mistake and a half from Ying.
Fear capitalized on it, though,
I
right?
guess, yeah, but still, you got to be careful how close you walk the towers when there's an X mark in the game.
Like that's literally the perfect spot, just in tower range, keeps him under the X.
Right. Yeah, always impressive to see a 1v1 someone get a kill, so especially as you say, when you're already suffering in the CS, it doesn't matter, he's got the levels, that's all he needs. And Fear can make the outplays.
Yeah, no, he's getting close to level 6. I mean, he's like completely recovered in this lane. Already has the boots, getting close to phase boots too. Very nicely done by Fear.
Looking at the other lanes, RTZ, 18 CS, down bottom, Juan, 13, so RTZ having just a slightly better time in that sense.
Yeah, like we said, the EG dual lane is a bit more punishing to just constantly throw that spam out. Make sure that they have like no regen, because as we see the Bane, no tangles remaining. PL has actually brought extra and still is down to only 2.
Attempt onto Fear is going to be unsuccessful as the shards can't quite grab him. Fear keeps his distance, keeps his cool.
We're getting close to that 5-minute mark. We see the supports already positioning themselves for those bounty runes.
So he was able to get them, looks like. Dark has managed to invade EG's half.
It should be a 2 for 2 here. Misery able to get this one. Yuna though is gonna be on his tail. Misery might just get punished here because of it.
Bottom lane at the same time, Crit is trying to play around with Xiaoming. Brains out though will offset the HP in the sense that he has to get out of there. And top lane, indeed, the shards will grab him. So Misery may have been able to get the room, but he won't give up his life for it.
And Crit will get the other bottom one. So 2 for 2. But they lose Misery.
Bottom, Samael. And Juan getting incredibly low here. Trying to man up on one another, and Crit's come in with a rotation, so Juan will have to hold back.
He's got to go Shrine. Like he only has 1 tango remaining, so.
Some extra space for Samael. Samael, of course, getting a lot of farm out of this bottom lane. 33 CS on his Beastmaster.
Look at this movement by Misery here. So they know that Fear is level 6 here with the boat available, so he wants to try to punish something here.
He's got the perfect vision down for the potential setup from the Kunker. Fear can hit the turret.
They see the Tusk standing behind on this. Razor has 884 HP. It's pretty hard even with boat. They don't really have the damage to go through that just yet. They have to get a couple Tidebringer cleaves to lower him first.
Crit. Trying towards Xiaoming. He's got the Brain Sap, level 2 as well. Misery also coming down to help out if there's a chance for a fight. In-game keeping themselves back behind the tower. That's where the part about RTZ can feel pretty confident being left alone in this lane now.
He's gotta watch out though, Dark. He's pretty close to level 6. Oh, now it is level 6, so RTZ actually has to play really defensively now up top. Can't actually show his face in the lane.
It's
a bit awkward there. So now Crit's actually move toward mid, try to go for this, because he actually adds damage.
I mean, Fear's going deep for this.
Able to get that.
Couldn't quite get the X mark there, but to fog him.
Yeah, if the Lash makes the rotation, he actually adds damage. It's like Disruptor, you don't really add. You add control.
There we go. Maybe Yuna seeing if you can find an angle. They pop the ult on the Razor here, Ying.
He can go farm Ancient sort of neutrals with that elite. But yeah, they really want to try to go for a kill there. They will now rotate Misery back up, because RTZ, he can only really farm under the tower when he versus a Doom at level 6 already. They do need to make sure that he's protected. Sumail bottom. Getting quite low.
So well, they can do it. Can they finish him off? He's got the Infuse Ranger up to help him out a little bit. Not enough. Samael beaten down there by the two of them. EL and Bane finding an opportunity to find that kill. Crit's actually seeing what we can do. He did come forward, tried to play around a bit with Xiaoming. Has got TP backup coming in as well.
Sumail almost level 6. That's the big time when they can actually look to go for these kills. When they've got the first initial setup for the stun.
Yeah, if they get the roar on the PL, it'll be an easy kill with a follow-up from the Lesh.
They're still slowing him down decent amount. Just this constant spam from the axes as well as the lightning. He can't sustain through this. Now actually forced to pop his 17-1 charges just so that he can try to last hit under the tower soon.
But rolling onto Misery, top lane.
They will get him to Doom as well.
They do indeed.
He's morphing strength already though.
So he should be fine. Getting underneath the tower.
Quite a lot of damage from that Infernal Blade, but yeah, he will be okay.
Down bottom now as well, Samael. The roar, stun, finishes off Juan's PL. This rotation comes in for Ying. Can he get anything out of this? Doesn't look like he can. Crit just a little too speedy. EG get the kill on the PL, and they get out on the side. Though Samael has walked in to a Bane. Xianming, has he got enough control here to finish it off? He's trying with the right clicks. Oh, the stun. Crit will stop any sort of follow-up brain cell coming in.
Oh no, Eunice rolled in forward pretty.
He's in a bit of trouble here. The torrent is not going to connect, but the boat will. Comes down straight over the head of the Tusk, and EG keep each other alive. Punish Keen Gaming for trying to chase that one down.
So Razor rotation, and they get 2 kills anyway on the side of EG in response. And now since the Doom is on cooldown top, Arteezy is more comfortable to just farm up there by himself for the time being. But Misery is going to make the move up to just get a defensive ward down.
I like what Arteezy was doing as well when we saw him sort of at the first ult usage. He just goes into the Doom, and he's able to make use of such as the heal from the Scorcher, but also the Devour as well for that extra bit of farm.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I saw it go on cooldown, but I didn't see which one he actually went it on, so.
So extra bit of efficiency there from Arteezy.
And this looks similar to the last game, though, from EG, is what they're doing with their dual lane. The bottom lane, they apply so much pressure. Now you see the PL. He's mid. He's like, I want nothing to do with this bottom lane because I'm not able to get anything, and I'm at risk of dying every time Roar is up. Here, though, stepping up a bit far, the snowball.
But the snowball, indeed, he's pretty beefy. He has got the boat coming in, giving him that run. Going to be enough to save him. He made Jester. He gets underneath the tower of fear. He's running. Can he get himself away from Ying? Ying is going to be hunting this one down, and it will finally finish it off. Does get the kill onto Fear.
That movement speed bonus, the rum as well as his phase boots almost getting him away.
So making heavy rotations. King Gaming, I mean, 6-for-4 there again.
It's a heavy commitment, though. It's 4
sure.
Right?
And the bottom lane has been opened up because of that. Samael and Crit able to put some damage onto this tier 1 tower.
Yeah, Arteezy ported mid, but it's not the worst thing in the world because he's able to farm mid now and disrupt their Misery, you see, taking those levels up top. He's able to get a pretty early 6 on this Disruptor, which he should be able to get to, and of course it's only 10:30, they've got the Tome available, but he can have very successful movements on both Razor and PL. And yeah, this bottom tower is, EG's able to claim it off of all this.
There's a nightmare here. Maybe with the TP they can get a kill response. Yeah, they got the Fiend's Grip, the Doom, everything.
The double down.
Indeed, Samael absolutely trapped in place as he will fall. Maybe they can get more out of it too as they look towards Crit. They're bringing in Ying, they certainly will. Unless he gets away with his TP, he's actually going to be able to escape. Oh, he is! Crit will get out of there.
Alright. So that's a Doom and a Fiend's Grip used on the Beastmaster, and they get the tower and only lose 1 hero. So I don't think EG's too disappointed with that one. Yeah, looking at Fear.
They've got the shot, I'd say Fear.
They've got everybody here.
They have Fear in a lot of trouble once again. The entire team coming through. It's got the torrent, the boat, the snowball dodge will be there though. Keeps them safe from the stun for the boat. They'll chase it down, get Fear. Now Misery. He's pretty close. They get the vision to rush in with the PL. The blast as well from the Shockwave will claim another Keen Gaming. Getting the ball rolling.
Yeah, very nice aggressive moves coming out from them. But they are letting Arteezy get a lot. He is free farming up here.
We saw how that worked out for them last game.
Yeah,
and there's definitely a bit of worry then. Goes into PL. Quick chase down there to force back. Try from defending this top tier 1 tower as he'll continue to apply pressure. Arteezy.
I love the way the Morphling looks so when he uses the doppel because they're like the melee range Morphlings with these blades kind of punching stuff. But yeah, he's able to get this full free farm, and you see PL is still very impacted by the aggressive duel lane that EG had. Still bottom 5 net worth, and struggling to find a place in the game, and he's getting bored up top.
Up top, again, they do manage to take down the PL, so EG getting the favourable trade in that sense. Bottom lane, though, this dive is pretty deep here from Ying. He's getting a good static link out, will allow him to find Misery, but Fierce TP through. Ying in a lot of trouble as the X mark into the boat combo comes through from Fear. And this time the trade not being one that Keen Gaming will be happy with. They lose 2 of their cores off the back of those plays and only claim 2 supports from EG.
Maybe Arteezy could get caught off guard here. The Bane has Fiend's Grip, gets to sleep off initially before the morph goes off, or before the attribute shift.
This should be a good chance at a kill, certainly is. As you say, perfectly controlled there. And he gets away from that, but the damage is too much. Keen Gaming getting themselves the pick off.
Gotta be greedy pushing that far up. But getting punished again. Keen making heavy rotation route. They are 12-7, but you see EG, they're winning the economy game by a slight amount. But experience is dead even.
Only slightly though.
Yeah,
it's very, very close. I mean, as you can see, Samael and Arteezy, the top 2 net worth.
Yep.
a very, very slight difference between the two sides at the moment. It's just the big thing being that the PL's behind.
Yes, exactly. Getting pressure, and he doesn't have like a great place. He's like, I have to kind of play in the off lane now, because if I go bottom, that's like one of those, that's the lane where there's too much pressure coming out. They're always constantly running down there for EG, and EG's placed very deep aggressive wards too to keep this momentum swing going. And when they've got heroes like Disruptor and Kunkka, they excel off momentum. They can just keep getting those pickoffs with the X and the glimpse.
Bit of a wraparound coming in onto mid.
Yeah.
Looking towards Ying, but at the same time, Ying, he does have teammates around. See how this clash continues as the Torrent will not connect on the side already. The Doom drop down, they've caught out Arteezy. Keen Gaming find Arteezy trying to wander in from the back of the fight. And that'll mean EG, they have to get out of there. Losing them off just like that at the beginning of it all. That's the fight over and done with.
Back-to-back deaths for Arteezy.
Very important kills from as well, being able to slow down this farm of Arteezy. Yep. We saw what happened when he was allowed to get out of hand last game. This time around, he's getting caught out a couple of times. Bottom lane, Jiaming trying to lead in, he's going to get raw. They'll drop everything on that guy to kill him off, and they will. They'll bring down the Bane. We'll see if the rest of the team can chase it down. A quick doppelganger there, I believe, to try and keep him in place, but he gets glimpsed back. Pio gets sent back all the way to the top lane. Yuna now getting dove underneath the tower. He has got the snowball to keep him alive for now, but it will mean that he has to go a little too close to for comfort to the members of EG, as he will still fall. Certainly could have got a lot messier for EG, but a very nice glimpse from Misery indeed, making sure that the PL couldn't quite join the fight.
Rotation's coming down to Razor, porting in. EG here.
Trying to TP out with the Infernal Blade. It's going to be there to cancel it with the Plasma Field. He should have him. He's got the armlet, but he can't. Oh, I say he can't. No, he can't. He can't toggle his way out of that one. Tries to give it his best shot, but too many damage instances coming in to deal with.
Oh, look at the new bottle. Fully filled up from that bounty rune. Gives most charges the crit, but now they can keep on the aggressive.
Arteezy back to farming on the top lane. When we saw him sort of come towards the mid when that play was going, I think that may have sort of put him off from trying to join the engagements now at this point. He just needs to focus on the farm.
Yeah, he really needs that Lincoln just to be able to avoid the Doom as well as that Fiend's Grip initially.
But again, I think even in that second game where we saw EG take the win, Keen Gaming have shown us that in these opening sort of stages of the game, that they're very good at sort of making the reads and making plays at an equivalent level, and arguably if not sometimes higher than that of EG in these sort of off the back of the lanes. They're very good with their movements. Again, the reads of the map, the vision of the map.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. Their wards have always been on point in all of their games, and now Arteezy gets slapped up again. They've got a Fiend's Grip too.
I mean, he needs help, and there's not any help anywhere near. They've got the punch. Oh, they missed the combo. They didn't quite have enough stun lock. Did he not have the snowball in time? I don't think he did.
Don't think he did in time.
So that'll mean he able. He was gone.
But for sure, he was dead there too.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Arteezy getting away with that and can resume farming. It's straight towards the top. Diffusal Blade just a recipe away. Juan.
Mostly recovered. Still a bit behind. The PL wants to have a little bit more farm, of course, but his Razor and his Doom are definitely leading the charge. Almost a BKB finished on the Razor. And Doom is, look how tanky this guy is. He's gone for the Treads guard build, so quite a lot coming out from Epicenter, and we'll go for Shadow Blade next to look for those pickoffs on the Morphling when he is doing the split push.
Impressive stat there for Yuna. In the 10 games that they've played, this is his 8th different hero, so very versatile on this roaming role.
I did get to see him quite a lot playing the Tusk when it was at DAC.
Come over to set up towards the mid. It's just the two of them on Keen Gaming. So
they want to go for. There's back up in the area though.
It's a little bit of a risky attempt though. If they can get out, brilliant. It's thumb is down, Yuna. In a bit of trouble. Nightmare will come out trying to some sort of save, but in fact the fear control is going to be there on both. He gets the exit and the post down. It's not going to damage their bullets to finish off Jiaming as Jiaming continues to retreat. The rest of Keen Gaming now able to come through. Crit's ball back for this attempt, and now so is Yuna. They want to try and commit both sides here for this fight. Can anyone else caught out? Sumail is going to be caught out by the net. Keen Gaming closing in on Sumail. Ying heading into the center of all. The Torrent will hold back Dark. They've got the feet holding, but then he's coming in, but he jumps in, gets to, he did get the Morphox, so he's building into strength. Do they have the damage to fight through it? They might just be able to. He's playing incredibly low on Arteezy. Arteezy will fall. Keen Gaming getting the double kill here for Ying. There's a buyback from Sumail. The Torrent down onto Ying. They'll finish off the Razor. EG, can they get more out of this one? It's going to be Joanne sending the spirit line towards Fear now. Finish him off, Fear's gone. They've got the trap as well onto Samael. The snowball, they maybe get more out of this. They are going to find Samael surely with the PL focusing him down. They're going in team, can they get more? They've got the Nightmare holding down one. The Shards holding down Misery on the side. Keen Gaming just moving from target to target to target. Jumping past the tier 1 tower. I mean, that was a very impressive play from Keen Gaming. It looked like they could have just set up for what, but they were hungry, they wanted more, and they got it.
They're like, you're gonna buy back, we'll buy back as well and keep joining the fight. Just able to match the numbers of EG.
Very impressive team fight from Keen Gaming. Able to come out on top, and that's the scary thing is, well, that was before the Diffusal Blade was out.
It really was. They get the Doom again, time and time again, on this Morphling. Even though he gets the shift off, he doesn't quite have the Lincolns. It's already 19 minutes. Now 3k advantage for Keen.
Tower is under pressure.
They need to get like better synergy on the side of EG to get those ultis with this particular that static storm, right? They only get on that once upon it's all responsive plays. They're not the ones able to actually get the initial start to the fights and getting punished for it. And Keen, they're not looking to slow down. Another smoke play with that Diffusal, as you mentioned. Finish. Don't have Fiend's Grip for their 10 seconds.
Oh, the Misery. There's a Nightmare, and there's the entire team of Keen Gaming right behind Bane.
They're playing like so fast-paced and they're so bloodthirsty. That's the thing I noticed about this team all throughout everything too, is they prioritize kills. That's what they're all about. And Fear shows himself forward.
Then he's coming back to top getting on board. They found out Fear. Another attempt here from Keen Gaming as Fear won't get the armor off. He has got the rum. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Truly not. I don't think there's anyone else coming in to help him on EG as Fear gets left alone up top. As he'll arm the toggle his way through the trees, he's trying his best to run himself away, but hot on the chase is the PL and Phil will fall. EG starting to crumble here.
Yep.
As Keen Gaming, as you say, just incredibly bloodthirsty, and with this momentum it's absolutely paying off, and it's getting to the point where, again, a lot of pressure on RTZ to carry this game, but this time it's not going to be as nearly as easy as it was on his Luna, as he is getting caught out in the fights.
Yeah, and he's behind and he's versus Doom. So every single one of those situations does get doomed. He's just dead. Or he's just out of the fight entirely. And his team really needs him to be there. That's what you see now. EG, even though they saw Fear getting dove really hard, they didn't respond. They need this Lincolns.
And there we go. This is a big one. They find Ying straight up with the raw. He does get the BKB shortly. Is he going to get away with this? The shards as well. Beautifully done. He gets himself out of those taunts, and look again. Is he doing? They've got the Doom onto RTZ. RTZ in trouble. Crit as well. Caught out again. Keen Gaming.
Dark with the Shadow Blade just catching him off guard again there this time. 609 on this Doom.
Evil geniuses, they are not having a great time here in this game 3, I'll tell you that. RTZ's Morphling consistently getting punished. I mean, yeah, the Doom, as you say, overall, his game plan as well, 6-0-9 on Dark's Doom.
Yeah, he's really owning in this game.
Absolutely destroying RTZ this time, too.
And they also didn't even get the kill on the Razor, that's the big thing, too. They used 2 of their big ultimates and unable to catch anything there. And does RTZ does have the Lincolns now, but
he's just got it, yeah.
There is a net available for Dark, so he will be able to break that Lincolns if he does go for the Doom. But it will give RTZ a little bit of time at least. 3k advantage and experience, much more than that, about 10,000 for Keen. She really under the gun here at this moment. And again, Keen, they're not slowing down. They don't have Doom, but they've got Fiend's Grip, and they're just looking to get these deep aggressive wards done so they can read the movements from EG.
Crit trying to do his best to push out the sideway, but indeed mid lane. Keen Gaming maybe looking for a fight. They've got Ying pushing in top. Mid lane as well, pushed up towards the tower.
PL's completely back now. Top 3 net worths, all 3 cores of Keen.
Now, the difference is still just 3k though, so if Evil Geniuses are able to find a team fight, they can absolutely get themselves back on top, but on the Bane didn't work out. They saw a Bane, they couldn't kill him. He Nightmares Fiend's grip RTZ, and the rest of EG could not do anything to stop it.
Yeah, they lost four heroes there for nothing.
7k lead for King Gaming, 33-17 as well in the kills.
Yeah, this team is all about the kills, all throughout all their games. The scan comes out from EG, we'll clip them, but Keen, they have no chill. They never want to stop slowing down. They always sort of like, even if we don't have Doom, this time they do. They want to try to find pickoffs.
Dark, adding in the sentry, is down. Well, the X-Mark going to set up from Twin, but he's pretty beefy with the Crimson Guard and the Pipe. Will get them both popped out straight away. The rest of the team coming forward. There'll be a raw drop down. Defensive Nightmare here, buying some time for Dark, and Dark is very, very tanky. RTZ trying to come in from the side. He's in the Doom form as the Infernal Blade down onto Dark. Dark will fall. EG, they kill one, but BKB out from Ying. Looks towards Crit. He'd be able to bring down the left track. Can they get more? Turning towards RTZ. The Bane keeping himself alive with the Nightmare. That's going to keep Xiaoming safe. And RTZ's in the Doom. He's going to get himself back to the Morphling. Wait for him to the high ground. But each of them lost two. Juan continues to chase the shot down onto RTZ.
Baby scene. Okay, I saw him like turn around and start walking back to the base.
EG up for the back of that initial fight. RTZ's going to have to get himself back to base. Should be able to, as he is heavily into the strength. We'll see if Fear and Samel can offer the defense needed here. It's Keen Gaming, they can push on, certainly with Juan and Ying on the PL and Razor. We'll see how much they can find off the back of that fight.
Pretty awkward place to be right now for Keen. They're lucky that EG still has some of their cooldowns. They've got Torrent available on X. No buybacks on the supports either.
See what they can do. Can Fear and Samel put a stop to this at all? Just a question.
They're looking for RTZ.
They can't aim forward. They are. And they can because he's trapped. He's already in the way, but didn't have the mana. So that is RTZ on for the 16th run right there. He's going to get more of it. Fear! He's getting caught out as well. That's Fear gone, and Fear does not have buyback. He's dead for a full minute. Keen Gaming looking towards the base. The fortification comes out. RTZ has buyback available, but we're not really using it for a jump ball. Samel just walks into that. Takes a punch straight to the face from the tusk. Samel, he's gone. He has buyback available, and RTZ has already fought back to try and offer this defense, but they're just getting peeled apart here by Juan's PL. The Razor's so low.
Trying to protect him.
How do they get Ying out of the base? That's the question, Samel. He's heading forward. They'll try with the axes, won't quite reach, so Ying does get away. They'll back off, but that is EG forced to buy back on both Samel and RTZ to offer even just some sort of a defense there. They do keep the tier 3s alive, but it's an expensive hold.
Just absolutely relentless. Just how tanky this Doom is. They had to throw so much in that fight to really bring him down. He didn't even need to throw the Doom. It's just he made them use so many spells on him that they were able to overrun EG afterwards. All this mana burn coming out from the PL. And now, speaking of the PL, pretty much has the heart finished after all of this. 10k advantage, 20k experience. Keen. Always in the aggressive stance.
I mean, we sort of, as I said at the start, wondered how it was going to work trying the PL for a third time, and it's so far so good. Definitely seeming to be a comfort era for him. Had a bit of a trouble in game 2 due to the fact that they had that aggressive lane from EG that was able to shut them down early on. Very much proving to be a very impressive PL performer, Juan, when he does get that start. Very aggressive with his play, and it's keeping him as rich as he is. Both him and Ying. 15k net worth, the closest on EG being RTZ, about 3,000 behind.
Yeah, they don't have the same ways to catch the PL on the side of EG, right? They've got like, Disruptor and Kunkka, like these heroes in a way they can be, but Doppel is incredibly good, and when you get this farm, it's going to be much harder when you're so tanky. While on the other side, RTZ, if he just gets doomed, they're feeding him in a lot of those situations. He does go down, so RTZ with those 5 deaths in comparison to the PL was 15-3 after that rough early game. And now they make the way in Roach. They've got everything available. They've got Doom.
Unlikely that EG are going to be able to do anything to stop this. They will have to potentially just fall back with a lot of well, I say that, it looks like King Gaming don't want to try and commit for it. They're scared.
They're ready. They want to take the fight.
Okay, looking to play for the comfort and go for a pick-off maybe before so, but EG themselves are smoked. The Roche pit control so important. There's the big pickup for RTZ. He has got that E-blade. So with the right focus, he can attempt to try and remove a hero out of the fight at the start of it all. EG on the low ground.
All the keys here. Dark. Shadow bladed in. For Sumail.
Set up the route. It's going to go straight forward. The brawl does come out in time, but for the rest of Keen Gaming running past straight, ready to go to torrent, catch two, but the BKB is out here from Ying. RTZ tries to come over the combo, but Samel just getting focused down the field. That's Samel gone for 70 without buyback. Dark Getting bursted pretty low. Can they finish him off? He's got the pipe. The Crimson the Snowball comes in, keeping him alive. Keen Gaming not losing a single member as he moves forward, grabs the double kill. There'll be a third as well as Misery gets beaten down upon by the PL. They do lose the Doom, but Dwan just diving into the base. A buyback from Misery comes through. Can he hold this back spin? Going for the TP out. He's not going to make it for now. The Snowball comes in, holding him down. He's trying to walk himself away. The E-Blade. Is that going to actually save him? It's going to buy him some time for sure, but they can't quite keep him alive. Fear will fall. He'll have to buy back as well. EG, they've got 3 here for this defense. The heart kicking in for Dwan going to bring him back up to full health on his Phantom Lancer as he'll find the tier 3 tower. Managed to get the trap onto Una, but he's got the Snowball. Trying to disrupt the combo here from Fear. Again, EG,
They don't have vision for the glimpse.
they are able to push back the attempts at a push from Keen Gaming, but it's costing them more and more each and every time. More buybacks having to be expended. The tier 3 tower was taken this time around. They hold on to their racks, but again, these defenses are costing more and more for each and every time.
They're having to do so much just to make sure that this Doom can't actually throw the Doom out. They're having to throw every single spell, and even during that, he just barely dies. Arteezy even turning into the Doom, constantly throwing out the Inferno Blades to try to chunk him down. But EG is still getting overran by Keen, even without the Doom being casted in all of these situations.
It's just a very scary position now for EG. One more sort of defense like that, they're not going to have these buybacks available.
Yeah.
Without the buybacks, can they really truly hope to hold against Keen Gaming's lineup with a 14k net worth advantage? This PL just absolutely massive. They will now look to walk into the pit knowing that EG, will they really try and tackle this without those buybacks available on their heroes? It's a risky play, it would be if they wanted to head over.
It's a crazy amount of pressure put on Arteezy now. There's no great way for EG to really start the fight. And the dream situation for them is they're starting the fight with glimpses. And it's Keen just running right at them, not giving them the opportunity to set up for those. Crit. Cute little play here in mid.
Out there for the key to take down the tier 1 from the trees. Something. TP out. A little bit more money here for the side. I mean, they need it.
They need it, yep.
They need everything they can get.
They're just trying to push their side lanes out, not wanting to fight into this Aegis.
You have to be careful with these pushes. I mean, already Keen Gaming are sweeping over. Smail will surely TP out though.
Uh-oh.
Say that.
Uh-oh.
He's sticking around as Smail. He's in trouble. He'll get the roar out, but he is totally alone as Smail does not have buyback.
Instantly the lines are drawn by all of EG. They push out every single lane. Don't let them hit our base off of that pickoff.
A relatively good-sized window for Keen Gaming to try and make something offensive happen at full minute, and we've seen how fast Keen Gaming play.
Yeah.
A minute for some other teams might not be too long, but for Keen Gaming, they'll look to take the world away from you.
Yeah, as soon as they see a hero, they start running at him. Look at this top Dark, able to find Misery. Quick, easy kill. And now they're even looking forward for crit.
Falling apart piece by piece here, EG. Crit will be able to keep himself alive with the Glimmer. Quick combo there from Arteezy, bringing the Tusk down a little bit. Not enough to finish him off. And Freeway slowly but surely going to be coming in towards the high ground on this middle lane.
They've got it. I mean, this is their Aegis push. How can EG hold?
It should be at least a rack. There is still a tier 2 down bottom, so mega creeps aren't available for the taking here for Keen Gaming. They do get the set of racks here in the mid lane. They're going to head straight up towards top, looking to take as much as they can from EG during this window. 10 seconds and everybody will be back up for EG, but we've seen, even with the full 5-man, how hard it is for EG to take a fight with just the 5 lives. They've needed more than that in the past for the previous defenses.
Yeah, it's this Aegis. The PL can just frontline with ease, allowing his teammates to set up to get all their spells off. They're trying to throw everything to bring this man down, but he backs up and resets his heart over and over again. And now Dark wants up to get the Doom.
Oh, he does. Arteezy's been doomed. They're trying to get him out of there, desperately throwing every spell out. Arteezy, can he get himself back to base? The damage from the English Glimmer came out. Arteezy, he's trying to run back to the planet, but he dies just at the entrance. I mean, that's how TZ gone for 90 seconds. No buyback available here. They're moving in. The stun is bringing them low. They may have dove a little too far here, King Gaming. They've lost one. They'll lose the Aegis.
Razor prioritizing hitting towers.
Can they kill this man a second time? That's the question. He's got the doppelganger to get out of the kinetic field.
They gotta get the globes.
Can they do anything spectacular here? EG, that glimpse has caused Misery's own death. That'll be Misery down. There's RTZ, he's got the buyback available now. Comes straight forward, looks towards Dark. They'll get the control here with the turret as well. The route out onto the PO. Can they finish off with Direct Body solo? And the global burst they have. RTZ will be able to kill off the PM. EG somehow holding on to the game, but they are 2 full sets of racks down. RTZ having to expend buyback for that hole, but again, it's just all these little hopes of a chance here. We're seeing from EG, but they're so tiny at the moment, folks.
They're still just getting run over. It's if the Doom comes out in every single one of these situations, they just can't take the fight. They have to run all the way back and reset. And with this Doom being so high level, you see the damage being applied from it. That pure damage plus 40 Doom DPS was more than enough to bring down RTZ.
It's just that they need to do so much more, EG, to be able to pull this one around.
They need to be able to get the start of the fight. They can't ever get the initiation. It's every single time it's just Keen, running at them and being able to start the fight because of it. They don't have this, now they can actually have the blink on the Beast Meta to try to get the start of the fight, but there's always going to be Yuna with the snowball to protect, as we've seen time and time again when somebody does get locked down. Fear at least has a small crit now. The Daedalus, so that could be one of those big things that can catch Keen off guard, but they're still in such a good spot with all this lead and with all this aggression.
King Gaming can simply just get the pressure on down on the bottom lane, get that tier 2. I mean, we have seen, the way EG has sort of been throwing bodies down on that bottom lane to keep that wave out, making sure that, situations like that, the opportunity for King Gaming to get the megas wasn't there for them.
Yeah. At least EG has the crits kind of transitioning into a core now, level 20, but still very tough for them.
Ward down instantly getting awarded here by Xiaoming. He knows what's up. Level 25 on Brazen, extra attack speed, 100 attack speed. We've already seen how much he can do when he gets his hands on a target. It'll be even greater now. Xiaoming was heading forward there with the Glimmer K, maybe seeing if he could find a chance to open onto RTZ. EG already backing up.
Decent swing, able to catch back up after all those buybacks for EG.
They've got to slow it down, EG. And as we've seen with the items, they definitely have sort of the plan to do so with a minus on Misery. Seeing if they can get sort of a free pick off here if King Gaming do head up to the high ground. King Gaming keeping the distance.
They're playing all kind of
move that way.
Defensively on the right side. They know that their jungle is safe, but that high ground right there is the risky zone. They're really avoiding it. And they're going to make their way toward bottom. They have the top lane pushing in, they have mid pushing in, they've got all the information now that EG's trying to make a play. So they're going to force down bottom on the side of Keen.
Yeah, very little chance that EG are able to accomplish a move with that, but it's all these plays that they have to do. It's these sort of very high-risk plays that you may see not achieve anything, but if they do,
they need to get the jump. That's the most important thing for EG here. They're trying to catch Keen off guard, but they're basically being pushed in, so Keen should have the information that EG was trying to go for some type of smoke play. And now they will know that Critical Force is back. So EG, they're just going to have to try to do a standard defense rather than get that wrap around.
Should be the final tier 2 going away. Of course, EG not going to come out and try and hold a defense here. It is all going to be about this high ground push, whether EG can really pull things together.
Who's got buyback? So Fear's about 20 seconds till his buyback's up.
Okay, so they're coming back online.
Yeah, there's not that. I mean, RTZ is still quite a ways away, about 5 minutes, but he's gone all in, of course. He's gone the BKB, so he can at least stand in the midst of the PL without getting mana burned.
There is certainly a chance here for EG, but it's such a hard one to pull. They need to step it up a little bit more. They've had a rough game for the first sort of 30 minutes. Those last 10 minutes showing that there is a chance for them to take the fights against Keen Gaming. But as we say, it's cost them extra lives, and it has cost them structures each and every time.
Fear. And slept up the feet. Straight
away, look at people going in onto Misery. Has got the ghost form to provide him some sort of a defense, but Ying heading forward. Can they keep the team alive? Misery Glimmer caped up. EG just having to run back to the base. They'll stay alive for now. EG Snowball in onto Arteezy's in the Doom form at the moment. They've got a kinetic build looking for Una. There's the mail coming in with the roar. Can they finish up this time? They've got the combo coming in from Arteezy. The defensive nightmare buying time. Towards Robin is still enough. EG, they found the PL, but PL buying back straight away. So will Sumail. Ying being surrounded. Can they get this the same tank? Healing Ying back up to full. Ying very, very tanky on his Razor. Will be able to keep himself alive. So buybacks coming out from both parties there.
He's under attack.
This is what we were talking about, is EG having now finally moved this blink down on the beast map so they can go for those type of plays onto the PL, getting thrown everything on top of him, the static storm, just to make sure that he gets brought down, forced the buyback, and now he recognizes, I need a BKB. If you had one there, he can actually be able to pop it after the roar and everything since he survived for quite a while.
And if anything, Keen Gaming know that they can still have control of the map, they may just wait for Roshan now. Now that they know that the buyback's back on cooldown for Sumail, and obviously with themselves for Tron's PL, they may want to just play it safe, get the Roche, then try and go to win the game.
And they went for that push, and you know they have an 18 gold advantage, but the PL had about 5,000 gold, Tusk had 5,000 gold, I think Doom also had about 5,000 gold, so they didn't really have that big of a gold advantage when they were going there because they all had it just sitting in their backpacks. So now they are going to spend their gold, and like you said, they wait for that Roche.
Because even though he has got that BKB, if they find any sort of opening stun there is a chance that they can kill the PL.
Definitely.
He has got a lot of HP, mind you, and there is definitely ways to save him. But there is sort of a universe where they can kill him. If they do kill him without buyback and without the PL,
yeah, I mean,
the game can swing. But it's, again, as we keep saying, it's such a hard thing for EG to achieve with the position that they found themselves in.
Yeah, EG's execution has to be like perfect for those fights. They have to control the Tusk
for the majority
and get on top of the PL.
That's the problem. Dota will lead in here. Here comes Shooter as well with the snowball, providing the protection. They've got the Doom down onto the Fear and Fear. Hill 4. Does have buyback available, buybacks immediately looking to get himself involved in the fight. Going forward, Arteezy back into the Doom, get the opponent blade down onto Dub, but they've lost Sumail. That's Sumail down for 100 seconds. Ying coming in from the side, Arteezy trying to beat down Dub, but Dub, he'll get himself out to the side, takes down the next down, 2 gone on EG.
Arteezy's getting linked.
He's trying to get himself back away from this, but Misery falls as well. Misery can buy back for this one. But that fight, EG get absolutely nothing.
They have to buy back. They have to try. Now it's 3 versus 5 though.
A little low on the mana here, the Razor, but I don't think he'll care. As he's straight up onto the high ground, they're looking for that third set of racks here. Keen Gaming, they should certainly find it. Tier 3 taken down. The Mega Creeps will be claimed as well. EG only as a 3-man. Have they got any hope of trying to find some sort of a defense? That's the question. As it looks like Keen Gaming offering some slight mercy at the moment. They'll get the Mega Creeps and they will back off. So not looking to end the game yet. They want to play a super safe. They know that there is a chance that Arteezy can burst down one of them.
Yeah, but they have massive problems to be able to actually push out these Megas. The only person who can really do it, like Fear can cleave them every single time the Tidebringer's up. Arteezy can push them, but besides that, it's really hard for them. And Keen, they can just push in with this Mega Creep wave and look to end it. EG just still not having Beastmaster up, and as such a disadvantage. It'd be near impossible for them to defend this.
Pressure orb on Ying. I mean, this Razor is just so damn strong at the moment. And here we go. Misery stepping forward, but straight away they jump forward with a punch to Snowball. Misery, he's gone. Misery down for 60. The boat will come out, only connecting onto the PL. EG trying to stumble together some sort of a defense, but with just how tanky the heroes are on Keen Gaming.
And here comes the Mega Creep wave. It's about to push into the base.
Arteezy tries to get the E-Blade out onto the PL, but the Glimmer Cave save's going to be there. Tron, more than fine. He's held in place for now. And you can see Keen Gaming, they're having fun. They're playing with their food, pushing in the Megas, coming back out. They're in no rush to finish this one. They're feeling confident. Roshan is up.
Should be. Yeah.
They can go for the easy plays. It's 53-20 for 27k lead. It's just growing and growing and growing. And Keen Gaming, they've got to feel pretty fantastic about this series. Coming into the first round of the playoffs here on the main stage, and as it seems to be wanting Evil Geniuses, they're going to be feeling over the moon. This is definitely they've certainly stepped up their play. They've solved a lot of issues that they had in the group stage that we saw from Keen Gaming. It's just looking a lot more tighter, and the aggression is paying off perfectly against teams like EG that may be just lacking a bit of confidence on this main stage, as it seems.
Yeah, I mean, Keen, it was like even when they didn't have the cooldowns, they were just like, we're making the plays. We know that this. Because like the Vulcan, he takes time. He needs that Lincoln stability to be a hero. So they were trying to take advantage of that constantly in the first 20 minutes, and they did. EG.
We go Aegis.
How can they hold this?
On the PL, what else we got going elsewhere? What Cheese going the way of the Doom.
Yep.
They are all very much ready to go for another round, Keen Gaming. Let's see what sort of attempt CG can pull together. Try and fight back. But it's just looking to be nigh on impossible at this point.
I'm trying to think of anything. It's just way too hard for them to take these fights. Keen. Far too strong at this point. RTZ gets doomed straight away.
Can they get RTZ out of it? They're trying to force him back. There's going to be the roar on the razor, but the control there for the rest of the team. RTZ gets around and he's gone. Dead for 2 minutes. No buyback. Keen Gaming now look for more. As the rest of EG just seemingly can't do anything to hurt Keen Gaming at all at this point, as Keen Gaming just running rampant around the base of EG. EG just having to crawl back to the fountain. They've got the turret out, but again, what does it actually matter? What can they actually do at this stage? EG Crit trying to go in with the ultimate, but the punch comes through. Crit getting surrounded. They have actually managed to take the Aegis out. But Crit, a snowball to the face, the chance and a zap as well for the Razor will finish him off. The Ancient is exposed.
And they're just being completely overrun.
They certainly are. Keen Gaming just pushing on, beating down the Ancient. Evil Genius is in disarray at this stage, and GG has scored Keen here in the quarterfinals 2-1, knocking Evil Geniuses out of the GESC Bangkok Minor. And in quite